Hello, I'm Isadora, and welcome to my channel. Now, I'm gonna, I'm doing a no-buy year. I actually purchased these pieces from dosgracias back in March. I'm gonna put my email from March 23rd right here. So I'm not fucking with you. It just so happened that the pieces came at the end of April, but we'll get into it. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the two pieces I got from a size inclusive Mexican slow fashion brand that's like alternative fashion. Super dope. I'm gonna show you how I style that, and yeah, this is one of the things. This is a cuello. They make these like giant oversized Peter Pan collars. This one is fringed, which I really love. So this is gonna be like my review. Probably, unless you are Mexican, this will probably be a introduction to the brand for you, and I'm super stoked to do it. Anyway, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Warnings to start off. I'm literally a fat bitch. If you don't want to see that, please click off of this video. If fat people are like the worst thing that you feel like could ever happen to you, like visually and spiritually, and you choose to stay watching this video and you're gonna comment below mad at me, skill issue, that's quite frankly embarrassing for you. So like, keep that in mind, please. If you want to see a very interesting like indie brand with like a cool point of view though, this one's for you. So to start off, today I'm actually wearing they call this a cuello, which I think cuello means neck in Spanish, but they're like these giant oversized Peter Pan collars. Their style tends to lean more towards, it reminds me of like kind of like Lolita styles in Japan, but with a twist. I tend to be more like goth and like dark alternative, retro, very like 70s and 80s and 90s, 60s in there especially. This seemed super 80s to me, so I was delighted to have it. Again, so I'd say I'm a US size 2 to 3X on top depending, and like a 1 to 2X on bottom depending. I got them titties, just letting you know, okay? So I would say there are definitely people who are bigger than me, there are people who are smaller than me depending on the brand. I'm usually the very end of what plus sizes offer, which is the case at Dos Gracias. But again, they are like an indie slow fashion brand. I'm pretty sure they have like extra small to like 3X, which is really cool for a small brand. Everything is handmade. I'm gonna take this off and show you. So look at how beautiful the inside of this is. I would wear this inside out as well, and you have like a hand-sewed label from Dos Gracias. That just means like 2 times thank you in Spanish. So today I'm wearing this cuello just with my Black Sabbath shirt. This is a skull that like a strange man who was trying to hit gave me as a gift at the free New Year's concert at El Angel hace 2 años, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, I don't know. But yeah, I put it on this. This is like a fake silver chain I inherited from a family member. And yeah, just with like some rings and stuff. I really love this. I would wear it. So this is my little intro. I'm gonna get in and show you how I style not only this cuello, but a really cool dress that I got too. So anyway, thanks for watching. Let's get into the clothes. Okay, so from them, I got the Vestido Zoe. This is in their size 4X, just because, like, I have huge ass breasts, so I wanted to be sure it would actually fit on top. I really like it. It's pretty low cut, it has a high thigh slit, and it's a black dress made of, like, a subtle, semi-sheer leopard pattern that I really like. Like, look at that. It's super cool. It's really sheer from close up, but like from far away, you can't see through it at all. I think it's really cool. Something I really want to do is wear stuff like regardless of whether it's flattering or not. Like, You know, I feel like especially when you're fat, a lot of the messages you get relating to clothing, it's like you have to wear stuff that's specifically flattering. You have to make yourself look smaller, like only dark colors, no stripes, no big colors, no bold patterns, cinch everything in at the waist, and I'm just like, no. I was really struggling to get like I have a small room, I have a small space, little ass mirror. You know, I do before my no-buy year, I did order like a little table, but it's being custom made, and who knows when the fuck it will come. So the first way I decided to style this dress is with the cuello. So this is their cuello in sade zebra. That's just like it's like a mix of like blue and green and like a subtle zebra print and fringe. I think it's super 90s and it looks sick. I think this makes me look like I'm wearing like punk college graduation robes, which like I'm pretty down with. I think it's pretty sick. Like I love the mix of like textures. I love the little clasps on the front of the cuello. Like I would wear these two things together, and I like that it's low cut enough that you can see the tattoo between my titties from the movie The Hunger. Like you can see, I was feeling myself. Also, you'll notice that I'm shiny. I get progressively shinier. The next outfit, I like dresses over pants. This kind of reminded me of like the outfit that you'll see like Indian women wearing a little bit. I put my like red velvet harem pants under it. I did the sandals and I did the dress. Like I feel like this is like a semi-Indian auntie outfit, but in like full velvet, especially with the sandals too. Again, these are the only pair of sandals I own, so you're gonna be seeing them fight me, you know? But I was feeling it. I would wear this. I know some people hate dresses over pants. I like it. I'll do whatever I want. Like, you can't stop me. Next, I love this outfit. This is a vintage leather jacket that I recently impulse bought at the end of April at a vintage show. And these are red, like, fake cowboy boots I got from Torrid forever ago. I hate Torrid's clothing, but if you have wide width feet, their shoes are great. And honestly, these boots have a little heel and they're comfortable. This jacket is from the 80s. So, it's real leather. It's sick. It's like the Dean Winchester vibes I needed. Sorry, I'm watching Supernatural for videos right now. I'm in too deep, but, yeah, I love like a pop of red and black. I thought that was probably my favorite outfit of the whole thing, honestly. Then I was like, how we make this more casual? So I took my little black dress, I put it over some jeans. I didn't tie the shoes because I was going to take them off in 5 minutes. Now this hat I really like. This is a baseball hat with a little Venus flytrap on the top of it. And I thought I would like casual it down more with just like a little tote bag. I love this tote bag. I got it off ASOS forever ago. A lot of the clothing I own is old, so like you can't really even get it anywhere probably. But yeah, also my jeans are from Old Navy. Like if you're plus size, I love Old Navy's jeans, honestly. That's like the only place I buy jeans from. But yeah, that was like my more casual fit. I would fuck with that 100%. Like some people would be like, oh, that looks crazy. I'm like, I am crazy. I'm literally medicated. Girl, I was sweating so hard. Pouring sweat dripping down my titties, for real. Next I was like, okay, how would I also more casual this out? This was on my Juicy Couture, like, body bag I got for free from that actor, and my platform Converse. I love those platform Converse and I never wear them. I gotta get more into wearing the shoes I actually have. I thought this was a sick outfit because like the bag almost kind of like cinches in your waist on one side. It's just like an interesting juxtaposition of like old stuff, new stuff, like a Juicy Couture bag but like updated, Converse but updated. Like cool shit, right? And again, not trying to look skinnier, not focused on being smaller, just focused on the pure vibes, alright? And like if you want to comment below that like that outfit makes me look fat, I am fat. Everything makes me look fat. Thank you. It's my body that makes me look fat. Thank you for your earth-shattering observational skills. Anyway. Next, this is one of my favorite jackets of all time. This is by Artres. This is like a Mexican upcycling brand local to Mexico City. This jacket is like a tie-dyed, upcycled, like jack-o'-lantern denim jacket. It's one of my favorite things I've owned in my life. It's got a full jack-o'-lantern on the front and on the back. Oh, if you're wondering what that fucked up thing is on my lips, I was wearing the glossierbomb.com in like one of the brown shades that's like cocoa flavored, and the pigment is awful. I don't know why everybody was so hype on glossierbomb.coms. I can't wait to be rid of them and never have them anymore. That's what I was bitching about. But anyway, look at me glistening with sweat. I waited to film this until the nighttime because I thought it would be cooler, and I was still pouring sweat. So this next outfit is a black tank top, black jeans, red boots, and the cuello zebra from Dos Gracias. I think I don't know. I don't really like it with tank tops, honestly. I like the sleeves coming out of it, but we were just trying out shit here. It's no big deal. And I wanted you to see how far down the cuello goes. It like touches the top of my ass. Now again, I have like kind of like I'm just fat ass. I have a fat ass that sticks out, so it's like poking my butt crack a little bit. God, I was glistening with sweat. That's nasty. But yeah, I was vibing. This now again, I love it with a t-shirt. That's how I'm wearing it. And like the intro I filmed for this video, that's my Black Sabbath shirt. My favorite belt with a ram belt buckle, ripped jeans, and these are the same platform docks that I wore to the goth club. But yeah, no, I think this cuello and the Black Sabbath t-shirt is like my top outfit of all time. And I will continue to wear it like that forever. Like, no one can stop me. That's my favorite belt buckle, like, my Aries season belt. Comment below if you're an Aries. All my Aries kings rise up. Yeah, this is my favorite. Now I had the existential question of, can I wear this cuello with booty shorts? And I believe that the answer is 100%. I really like this. I feel like this is a rock and roll ass outfit. I got the Led Zeppelin tattoo sticking out, the ram belt, the Black Sabbath t-shirt, the fringe, the psychedelic zebra print, the booty shorts, the fucking platform docks. Like, that's a vibe. I would genuinely wear that all the time. This again, I feel like this gave me like college graduation ceremony vibes too much. This was just my long black dress and my Tiva sandals. And I thought it would be cool to have it. This is that like pink bag I got from that Cool Ladies moving sale, and I was like, I think I would take this backpack and wear it on one shoulder, and it contrasts really cool with the colors of the cuello. Yeah, like I like that. I think that looks sick. I love being funky. Hell yeah, it's the vibes. You can see my hair is becoming more and more fucked up as, like, sweat, like, subsumes every cell of my being. Even at night, like, having the light on in this room, hot as balls in the city, for real. Next up, I was like, oh, let's fuck with more shorts. This top is really cool. I got it at a Radiohead Moonshape Pool Tour concert in Portland, Oregon a long time ago. It has, like, Radiohead written in, like, big velvet letters, so I thought, like, the texture on texture, the fringe, I'd have, like, a Western-style belt with it. I don't know if I fuck with, like, the Perrier hat with it. I thought maybe the green in it would help bring out, like, the green tones in the cuello. I don't know, but we're doing my, like, giant shorts and some little sandals. Honestly, I don't think I would wear this outfit outside of this video, but I was just trying stuff, you know? Trying some different ideas to kind of go with a totally new piece of clothing. Honestly, I really like both pieces I got from Dos Gracias. I'm super happy with them. I think their brand is super cool and interesting. After my no-buy year, I would really like to prioritize buying less fast fashion, unless it's like entirely necessary. Again, like when it comes to price range and size inclusivity, sometimes you don't have a choice, but like I would really prefer to prioritize like a cool creative businesses over corporations that take advantage of global loopholes to pollute the planet and employ child slaves, probably. it's just fucked up out here. But I'm really impressed with dosgracias. I just want to give you some notes. So like I said initially, I had ordered this on March 23rd. On their website, I think it says it can take like 3 weeks, because they hand sew everything like when you make it, which I think is really cool. Like, instead of generating like a shit ton of waste, they just make stuff as it's ordered, which is cool. But I get the vibe that they like made my order and then forgot to send it out to me entirely. So after about a month, so this was like a week ago, I went on their email and it was like, oh, email this for help. So I emailed their help. Like 3 days later, nobody had answered me. So I went on their Instagram and I was like, hey, you know, like, where's my order? What's up? Like, I know sometimes with small businesses, like, stuff can get chaotic, stuff can get a little weird. So I was totally willing to work with them, but at the same time, I don't want to pay for stuff that, like, I'm never gonna receive, you know? But they got back to me on Instagram really fast, and I think, like, within a matter of days, I had my stuff in my hands, which was super cool, and I was super happy with it. Again, they are like an indie Mexican, size inclusive, small, what? I don't know. They just got all the things going on, and it's super cool. I'm super happy to have the pieces I have, and again, especially when you are like plus size, it can be really hard to find like thoughtfully made, high quality, like interesting pieces from indie designers, you know, because you want to shop ethically, but like I get kind of annoyed sometimes when I see like thin fashion creators on here. They're like, you just need to thrift your whole wardrobe, and if you can't, you're a bad person. And I'm like, try being a fat bitch for a day. Yeah, maybe I am bitter. Anyway, so but yeah, I super recommend dosgracias if you like funky, if you like Japanese street fashion type stuff. Practices. I love seeing creative designs. I love like the size inclusivity also. I feel like, especially, you know, in like the age of Ozempic, when it's becoming like more normalized. I don't know, like it's always been preferred to be like thinner and be smaller, because actually I read this really interesting book by Sabrina Strings. It's called Fearing the Black Body, and it's about how like all of what we prefer like societally in Western aesthetics all come down to like shit we made up about black people that isn't real. Like, isn't that fucking a banger? But yeah, I mean, it's always been in vogue, at least in the US, to prioritize like thin bodies, because back in the day when Europeans were devising their like aesthetic and like moral understandings of the world, they decided that white people were thin because they were morally superior and had like control, and that only fat people were like African, which like literally doesn't make any sense. We're talking about a lot of like armchair theorists. Like, there's a wide variety of body types across all skin tones, okay? Like, but that's kind of why as we're saying, also I have a theory that in recession era, being thin becomes popular because people are gonna be forced into thinness by poverty, and they don't want you to revolt around it. They just want you to be happy about how skinny you are. Maybe that's just me, though. I think everything's a fucking psyop, like. But if you think about it, during recession eras and times of political instability, we tend to see like rise in fascism, rise in vampire media, and the prioritization of thin bodies. And I think that's just because if you starve to death, they want you to be happy about it because you look so snatched. But it's the corporations that are doing it to you. You're not becoming snatched. You are a victim of oligarchy. So anyway, I love these clothes. Thanks for getting to the end if you did. I just want to put it out there that, like, no matter what body you have, you can wear whatever the fuck you want. Especially if you look like me, a lot of people will. I'm gonna look into your eyes for this. I apologize. I know I have, like, the terrifying blue eyes of, like, a monster contact. I mean, like, monster contacts, like, whatever they put in Sam Reed's eyes in Interview with the Vampire, I wake up like that, so I try not to, like, stare into your spirit often. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, this is your reminder that, if you look like me, many people will not like you, not respect you, not consider a human being. You will be, systematically denied resources, at least in the US. And no matter what you do, many people will not find you attractive or to be a human being. So, fuck everybody. Wear whatever you want. Do whatever you want, and do not work for, like, the respect and validation of others, because if you look like me, they will not give it to you. Do whatever the fuck you want. I know some of y'all are gonna come for me and be like, oh no, I gotta be careful with this, a string came off. That's not great. Rough. I know some people are gonna be like, I know I see this a lot in comments, especially when, like, fat people wear, like, alternative outfits. People in the comments will be like, you look like you have autism. And I'm like, I might, but don't tell RFK Jr. What were we talking about? Yeah, these clothes are sick. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Bye.